This is a classic example of how turkey mince can go a long way, and not only extremely good value for money, it's also very, very good for you. But here we're making meatballs. Now, my kids at home loved meatballs. They're a bit older now. What about yours?
They're 3 and 5 and they love meatballs, and they especially love to make them as well.
Do they get involved?
They do, yeah. I love them to get involved in the kitchen.
The ingredients are very simple. Turkey breast mince, chilli powder, grated nutmeg, 1 whole egg, chicken stock cube, spring onions, garlic, soy sauce, water, ready-made gnocchi, spinach, corn flour, and then a bit of fresh coriander. Okay, first thing to do is to make the meatballs. So, if you can put into there 1/4 teaspoon of chilli, or as much as your kids would like.
Okay.
Okay, a little bit of nutmeg.
Oh, lovely.
You can buy it ready grated.
How much nutmeg?
Keep going, I'll tell you when to stop. Then we'll add 1 egg in there as well, as a binder. Now, if you're worried about fat content, I would take the egg yolk out and just use the egg white.
Okay.
You know, turkey meat's extremely lean to start with, so if we can keep it lean, all the better. That's perfect. I'll put a little bit of salt in there, not too much because we're going to use some soy sauce. A little bit of pepper, not too bad. If you can just mix that together for me.
Yeah.
And while you're doing that, I'll just light the stove. What we're going to do is make the meatballs up.
This is so hard to mix.
When you mix egg, there's always a point when you think it's not going to work, and then it does. And now, you see, it's come together.
So it's all right with just the egg, but no breadcrumbs, this one?
Don't need it. The binder is the protein. Okay, there we go. So, I need 25 to 30 small meatballs the size of a small walnut.
Lovely. You know what I do? I get like a bowl of water and then I just wet my hands a bit, and then you can just do it really quickly.
Good idea.
This is a great thing to do with kids, rolling meatballs. They love it. They just love to get stuck in.
I think it's something about the texture that they seem to love.
Yeah, they love the mess, and it's just really nice for them to learn from an early age, I think. They do make a mess, but hey, they're only small for a little while.
Well, they've got to learn somewhere.
They do, yeah. I think it's so important for them to learn at home.
It works really, really well.
Turkey, yeah, really healthy choice for kids.
Okay, got to cook the meatballs. So, if I put a couple of tablespoons of oil into this non-stick pan, right, if you can just put them straight in. Yep, tip them all in.
Does it help to chill them for a bit?
Not really. The salt will react with the egg whites. In the amount of time you're mixing them up, it will tighten up considerably. You don't really need to brown them up either. You can pop them into stock straight away. I just think it adds a touch more flavour.
I find it hard to brown them because they're round, and then sometimes they get a bit like dice.
If you shake the pan or swirl the pan, what happens, they roll on themselves.
Okay.
So just keep moving the pan like this.
They colour all over nicely.
That's as far as you need to go, really. Yeah, exactly. So we'll swap pans over.
Right, I'm going to wash my hands.
Yeah, you wash your hands and I'll carry on. To the pan I'm going to add garlic, spring onion, chicken stock powder or cube, soy sauce. Now I'm going to put about 6 to 7 tablespoons, and then about 400 ml of water. Bring that to the bowl, and with a wooden spoon, I'm just going to break up that stock cube. Meatballs we're just going to put straight into there.
So you don't even need to cook them all the way through?
No, we're going to simmer the stock now. Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Now, a little bit of salt and pepper in there.
Is that okay?
Perfect. Again, we'll just swirl them around and get that up to the boil. And once that comes up to the boil, we just simmer them, not boil them, simmer them for about 8 minutes. They have reduced slightly.
Lovely.
But
It smells really good.
They're beautifully cooked, and you get lovely, lovely broth. So I'm going to finish that now with a little bit of bought potato gnocchi. So the gnocchi go in. When they come back to the boil, they're virtually ready. And then I'm going to put a little spinach in. And if you can just put me a slug of soy sauce in there, as much as your kids would like.
Probably about a tablespoon,
Lovely,
I reckon.
Perfect. And then if you can chop me.
Sure. Coriander?
So if you want to put in there as much as you like. I'm going to turn that off now, because there's enough heat there. And I'll just pour in corn flour and water.
So it doesn't need to be at the boil when you add the corn flour?
It will be at the boil, but as you can see, I've just turned it off, and that's thickened straight away. So it's not a sauce, but it's just coating the meatball. See that?
Oh wow, look at that.
That's all you need.
Beautiful.
Probably a tablespoon. And the coriander goes on top. Chuck it all over. Again, I'm not boiling it, we're just going to fold it through. Get a lovely fresh flavour. And there it is. Not too thick. Nice,
smells
perfect
great.
family food.
Yeah, my kids would definitely love that.